We live. This is so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know this, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know this, man.
Okay, the audio sounds good and all that. I'm finna send it to you. I want you to look at it.
Man, we going live, bro. We'll watch it after we go live, man. Bring
I
the
just want you
copy,
to see
bro.
what I did with the layout. That's all. Just peep it. I just texted it to you.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick, man. I like that. That's nice, man. That's nice.
Decent. That's pretty decent.
Dude, you gonna be a whiz on this joint, man.
Man.
And this how it's gonna look live.
We are live, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, man. Okay. How long has it been?
Man, it's been forever and a day, y'all. Forever and a day.
Bro, I don't know who up, but I'm dropping this in the chat just in case.
I don't care who, man. This is inaugural, man. This is history, man.
I know, man. I know.
This is unpopular opinion for everybody. In case you don't know, I go by Sean Smoth, SMOTH. Don't get it twisted.
That's
Yes,
Gabe, yo. Oh, no, what you talking about?
This is Sean. This ain't no Gabe. This is Sean. You see me on the street, this is Sean.
This ain't
I'ma
even
look at you like
unpopular
you crazy,
opinions.
man.
I thought this was sports talk. What are we doing?
We are doing sports talk.
But
I gotta have an alias, man, because I'm going in on some people, man. I don't need them looking where I stay at.
Okay, yeah, it's Sean, and I'm anonymous.
Dude that forgot his name in the middle of the night.
That is my name.
Anonymous. You forgot to put the letter on the bro.
Oh, that's right, Anonymous T, of course.
Yes, sir.
Dang, I got the instrumental going on here. I should use my music as the background music.
Shoot, yeah, man. Go on, plug yourself.
I know. I don't have time to do it right now, but I'm definitely gonna do that. Hey, that beat is harder too. I need to make a loop. I gotta make a loop of the Her Night beat and put that in the background of this. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna change the whole vibe.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I don't know how long it's been. Sports talk, everything in between. It's your boy T with Sean.
Yes, sir.
And yo, you threw me for a loop with that one, bro. What are we doing, bro?
Dude, we doing
I had no plans to record today.
what everybody wanted us to do, man.
I'm not even in the mind space to like.
Dude, this episode is inaugural, and it's gonna show you how synergistic you and I work together.
How what?
I ain't worried about it. Synergistic. Look it up. It's a word. We're gonna get our dictionary game on tonight. That's what we gonna do.
Synergistic.
Yes. Thank you. He didn't think it was a word, y'all. He didn't think it was a word. All right, right there. That show y'all proof it's about to go down on this show. Cause he didn't think that was a word. So go and tell him, man. Go and tell him, Anonymous. I ain't think it was a word. I ain't think you knew what he was talking about. Go ahead and tell him. Go ahead and tell him, man.
I'm gonna use it to dish you in my next single for sure.
I don't care as long as you use it. You know you got it from me.
That's
Synergistic,
insane.
baby.
Synergistic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I thought I was the wordy word man, but
Hey.
you've proven me wrong.
Hey, man, it's what it is, bro.
All right,
What
man.
it is.
Peep this. Football back.
Yes, sir.
Football is back.
Mm-hmm.
Any super early takes, any wild takes, any takes at all, like
Okay.
1 week in the preseason.
All right, this is my question. Are we doing college takes? Or
No! What? I
NFL?
don't watch college. Look,
What?
I
Dude, how
do
you
not
gonna have
watch
an
college.
unpopular opinion? You don't watch college, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
First and
Come on,
foremost, this is sports talk and everything in between. Unpopular opinion is not restricted to sports. That's about a whole bunch of stuff. So it ain't necessarily that I need to know nothing about college sports.
Well, but by the time we finish with this, man, our first year in, you're gonna be an expert on college. I can promise you that.
Can you promise me that?
Yeah, I'm promising you that. Because I'm going to make you talk about it. And then we're going to have the constituents, which is a word.
I know that's a word. That's
going to make you talk about it too. I just want to make sure you know that's a word. Since you think synergistic was a word.
Look, man. Look. All right.
Okay. This is what we're going to pick up on, man. We're going back to this running back thing. All right, so go on, lead us into what happened with the running backs, man. I.e. Saquon Barkley. And I'm going to let everybody know how I feel about it. That's
Bro,
what I'm gonna do.
If we bring this topic to the forefront right here, right now, bro, we going to be up all night.
Who cares, man?
I got to work out in the morning. Not work, but work out. All right, fine.
Good for you.
Okay.
Ain't nobody stopping you, bro.
The running
Unless
backs.
you can't handle the heat. Just saying.
You not finna question me being able to handle any heat while you got that shirt on. You're not finna do that.
I think you are, man.
You look like a
Man,
good
this
dude.
I'm a heel figure. All right, man. Don't get it twisted, man.
That's
Don't get it
fine.
twisted.
I don't care
Don't get it
about
twisted.
Tommy or his heels or his figures. You feel me? I don't play about this running back stuff. You heard? Like,
Okay.
the running backs getting dead dirty. We not finna sit here and act like they're not. They not getting paid what they deserve.
All right.
It's a scam with the way that some of the contracts is set up, especially if you know that you don't plan on re-upping their contracts. First and foremost, we're gonna get you on a rookie deal, which is mandatory, and we gonna use you as much as we can, and then we gonna deem that you are not important enough for us to pay you adequately. So it's like they getting screwed over and they getting tired of it. Now, especially with the way that the game is changing, like it's almost like people that make the argument that they're asking for too much, I feel like are talking out of both sides of their mouth. Because on the one hand, they'll sit here and say that the game is changing and going more towards a pass-happy league. But if that's the case, then how are they also getting used so much that they're done after their first 3 years, or they pass their prime after their first 3 years because of all the damage that they take? I'm sure that two things can be true, but the math ain't math. So I'm trying to figure out what it would take for the running backs to get compensated adequately. And you have your own theory as to how that could be done. And I see too many ways that it could be manipulated by the owners to where you would have the same problem. So fill the people in on how you can fix the running back contract situation. I'm all in.
Key point to all this is that running back is just like a car. What's a car do, people? It depreciates in value. And we ain't talking no Ferraris. We ain't talking no Lambos. We ain't talking all these Rolls Royces, year-old special edition. We just talking good old-fashioned Toyota Camry, Mustang, just regular old nice car. You get off the lot. What happens when you get a car off the lot? Depreciate. You crash that car, you ain't getting the money back for it, point blank. So same thing with a running back. What happened when they get out of college? They gonna pay you. First season over with, i.e. you get off the lot, your value already dropped right there. So what I tell you, I tell my boy Anonymous and say, look, man, running backs need to go ahead and negotiate and say, hey, look, we're gonna get paid by the yardage that we gain. What I mean by that, you go to the owners and say, hey, look, for every yard I make, you pay me $100. You pay me $1,000 for every single yard I make. You pay me $2,000. However you feel you can negotiate your contract, however you feel you're good about your running skills. Now here's the thing. This ain't just to run it. This also the catching and the whole 9 yards. This is if you got to run back punts. This is if you on kickoff. Wherever you at, if you touch the ball and you gain yardage, you get compensated for it. Point blank, no questions asked. Now, what that does, you still need a base salary. So you get your nice little base salary. So if you get injured, you still got a little bit of money. But at the same time, it protects you because now that owner got to sit back and think, you know what? I want to win this game. The only person I got on here is Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley going to have to run about 150 yards. I'm finna be out $1 million a game for him running. I'm finna pay this dude $1.5 million every single game for running the ball. Guess what? It's gonna limit how much the owners use you, or you gonna get compensated fully if the owners do overuse you. So you ain't gotta get out and be like, man, you know what, man? They ran him like a dog at that team. Yeah, well, guess what? He got paid while he was running. And then when they get out, they ain't got no arguing point. They can't sit back and go, man, I ain't get my money. You did get your money. Because every yard you gain, you made money off of. So if you get worked like a workhorse, at least you still got paid in the process. And that's the key thing I'm telling them. Same thing for the owners. They can sit back and go, they got to make a decision. Do I want to win this game? How much is it worth me winning this game? Running back get a base salary. Let's just say, Giants, Saquon Barkley gets in 10 games in. Giants ain't doing nothing. Owner got to make a decision. If we keep running him, I'm going to have to keep paying this dude $500,000, $1 million a game for all these yards he gained. Because once he get the ball, you can't stop him from running. Once they get the ball, you just do what you got to do. You run over folks, you get as many yards as you can. But if that owner say, we not finna win, we not going to the playoffs, and he shut Saquon Barkley down, Barkley still got his base salary. But guess what? He 3, 4, 5 games less wear and tear on him. So when the next season come up, they saw that he performed, and they also see that he didn't get ran down like a Hebrew slave while he was running. That's why I say running backs need to start getting paid by the yards.
2 words. Salary cap. How do you budget that? How would you budget that if you know they have to abide by certain monetary restrictions?
2 words. Luxury tax.
Which the NFL, 2 words, don't have.
They can add it in. It ain't that hard. And you ain't finna tell me no player, if you go to a player right now and say, hey, I want to ratify, was it the CBA or the CBA basketball, whatever their deal is. I don't know what the name is. I guess it is CBA, collective bargaining agreement. So you go to the players and say, hey, look, we need to ratify this. We're going to put a luxury tax in because we're thinking that we may have to go over the salary cap to pay a couple y'all. What player finna go, no, you can't ratify because we don't want to get paid no more money. Man, please, all of them gonna be like, shoot, yeah, go right ahead. And the running backs definitely gonna be like, yeah, hurry up. Because they're gonna look at it like, hey, we got a chance to negotiate for more money because we can tell them, hey, you can go over the luxury tax to get me. Now, here's the key. The owners got to tell them this luxury tax is only in place for skill position people, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. It's for them 3 people. It ain't for no defensive backs. It ain't for no defensive ends. It ain't for none of y'all. It's for these 3 people because we finna change our pay scale on them and what they do. And if I'm an owner, I don't have no problem paying you. If you running hard and you can score a touchdown, which means I'm winning, which means I'm selling jerseys, which means more people come to the game, which means I'm selling more $17 bills for no doggone reason, which is stupid to me. But anyway, that's another subject right there. But everybody coming. So, hey, Saquon Barkley get paid $2,000. Let's just do modest thing. I talked to you about it. Let's say Saquon getting paid $1,000 a yard. $1,000 a yard. He do 100 yards.
At that point, he ain't making no 1 million, 1.5
100 grand. So that's why I said it gotta go up. That's 100 grand right there. Mm-hmm. But remember, he still got his base salary in there.
Okay. What's
so
the base
100
salary?
grand plus 17 games, man. That 1.7 mil right there, bro.
But you were
Now-
saying 1.5 a game.
Well, I mean, I gotta look at the math, man. I ain't sat down and really did the whole math, but I mean, like, let's just say they negotiated to where he making two grand a yard or something like that, or $5 grand a yard. You think about $5 grand a yard. You do 5,000, and he get 100 yards a game, all-purpose yard. We ain't just talking run. 5,000 times 100 yards. That's $500K, man. That's $500K on top of your base salary. And you multiply it times 17, it's 8.5 million a year, bro. So your base salary, let's say his base salary 8, and he turn around and he run 100 yards a game, or he get 100 yards plus a game.
So
And he making $5 grand a yard.
So he
That's
gonna end
8.5 million right there, man.
So he gonna end up with 16 million.
Yes, sir. How much he getting paid now? 11.
I'm pretty sure that his contract. Hold on. That ain't no big jump.
That's a huge jump, man. His contract is only like guaranteed for 11 million, man.
Plus the incentives, which is something that already exists.
Man, please,
You pitching something that kind of already exists. The contract's already incentivized.
Tweaked it a little bit. Just think about it, man. If you can get $5 grand a yard, any yard you get, you think I ain't finna go out there and run for 200 yards a game? You crazy. I'm running for 200 yards a game. I'm running over everybody. And guess what that means? My team finna win.
Your
contract Daniel Jones to throw.
This only would help like 5 running backs in the league.
Nah, I think it helped more than that.
How many premier rushers do you think is getting 100, 150, 125 yards a game?
But dude, I don't need, if I'm say like, I don't want to. I'm trying to think of running back. You know, let
this pay structure would benefit. I can count them: Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Najee Harris, Christian McCaffrey, Austin Eckler.
Definitely Christian and Austin.
Nick Chubb. That's 6. But we a long way from 32.
But those same other 6 from 32 is 28, 26. Those other 26 running backs, say they ain't getting $5 grand a yard. Say they only getting $2 grand a yard. Say they only getting $3 grand a yard.
Say they they're not even on the team that's running the ball.
But remember, they still got a base salary, man.
You keep saying that, but the base salary, I think that's kind of my main thing. You saying the base salary like that's something that the base salary number
it's a signing bonus.
It should be enough to where even if, because the whole thing is like it's predicated on their usefulness and the amount of injuries that they get and this, that, and the third. So like the base salary needs to be high enough to where no matter what happens, what they're getting paid now, regardless of circumstance, is higher. So your example, you did $8 million for a base salary. I think that the threshold for what they get paid, and I think this is also what they're aiming for, is for that to go up. No matter what the incentive is, whether you get paid by the yard or whether we make the playoffs, whatever the case may be, what they get paid at its base is what they fight for. So you can change the price structure all you want, still not solving the problem.
Yeah, I think you're solving the problem. If you telling me I'm gonna get $8 million and I got a chance, I gotta basically think about this, man. You basically telling the running back, I'm gonna give you. Let's just take the B tier running back. You know, like somebody you take and put on your bench for fantasy football. I don't know. I forgot who I had last year. I lost.
Did Sonny Michel retire?
I think he retired. You know what? Let's take Monster. What's Monster? So say Mostert. What's his name? How you pronounce his name?
Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, Raheem Mostert. All right, let's just say he got a base salary of like $5 million.
Okay.
But you tell him, hey, look, man, in your contract, we're gonna pay you $2,000, $2,500 every yard you gain, whether it's passing or running. I basically have told this guy, you literally are the only way, quote unquote, to limit how much money you make. I have given you an unlimited amount of money to be able to make. Now, quote unquote, I understand what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, well, you know, the coach might get in, the plays might not come your way, the whole 9 yards. That's the purpose of the base. But at the same time, if something happened and you the only running back that they gotta rely on, man, you sit real nice, man. Real nice. I'm just saying.
Okay, now let's.
I think it's gonna end up happening, man. I'm telling you, I think it's gonna end up happening.
Let's do.
I don't know why they ain't did it in the first place. Cause it works out better. Cause remember what we was talking about the other week, man. You know, we look at it from a business standpoint. True, it's $1 billion business, but forgot this money. I don't want to pay nobody a salary. I want to pay you by the hour. Cause at least I know you work or you tried to work during the hour. So if I'm paying you just a small base salary and I'm paying you per the yardage, at least I know what I'm paying for. I got something out of it. Because you work for that yard.
There's one thing in our previous conversation that I don't think that you acknowledged either. That, like, this pay structure is kind of pointing towards saying that essentially their value is tied to the yards that they gain.
It is.
But it's not. That's not that's not the only purpose that the running back serves. They still have to pass block. They still have to set up the play action. They still have to set up, like, it's other value to a running back than just running the ball. Like, what are you talking about?
And why am I paying you a base salary just to be on the field? No, that's where your base salary comes in at.
Okay, so let's do some math. Raheem Mostert, in your example, you said he had a base salary of $5 million, right?
Right.
And pay him $2,000 per yard.
Right.
If we went off his stats last year,
right,
he would be making, in the yards that he gained, 1.7 million. Plus that 5 million is 6.7 million.
What's his contract now?
That's what I'm finna look up. Raheem Mostert. Contract. Soon as you want to pull up. My goodness, bro. Why is it so slow? Verizon, man, look.
You need to get that red internet, bro.
Right.
In the boondocks.
Verizon feel some type of way.
No, I need to look it up. Yeah, I need to look it up.
His current contract is 2 years.
Drum roll.
Now, this is important before I say this.
I hear a butt, y'all.
No,
I hear a butt coming.
You don't hear no butt. What are you talking about? I'm just asking, is this for 1 year that you're talking about?
What? That's his base salary, yeah.
Yeah, his base salary for a year.
Yeah.
Okay. So, his current contract is $5.6 million with a signing bonus of 1.3. But it's over the course of 2 years. So you got him $2 million.
Wow. So he make more on my idea.
$2 million more. And you think that's the difference maker that's gonna make them feel like, oh, you know what? I'm making my work.
Okay, so I need to know a bunch of folks that's finna turn down $2 million more than what they're making.
Look at every running back. Look at every running back that's holding out. Like, what you mean? We don't have to look hard for this.
Whoa. We gotta go back to what you just said, man. There's only 5 different running backs that get quote unquote will make a bunch of money. So Raheem Mostert shouldn't even be holding out. If anything, Raheem Mostert needs to be like, you know what, man? Sean, right. I need to go to him and say, hey, look, man, pay me by the yard. And here's the other thing, man.
Now is the base salary. Now hold on, wait one second.
Let me say this. I want to give you your prop. You made a good point. You said, I want to say it the correct way. You said they don't control if they get the ball or not.
Correct.
So here's what you do in that contract. You also say there has to be a guarantee X amount of plays per season, or X amount of times he touches the ball.
You can't do that from no schematic standpoint.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Because if I come into a situation where it's week 17 and we need to win this game so we can get into the wild card and we down by 7 and we got 2 minutes left, I'm not finna run the ball just so we can fulfill his guaranteed attempts. We not finna do that.
Well, then if you don't fulfill his guaranteed attempts, you just pay him specific amount for not fulfilling. But if you got 17 weeks to get this dude the ball 100 times, you got issues.
At that point, the contract is impeding on the coach's game plan. They not finna sign off on that.
Nah,
I wouldn't.
If the coach's game plan is to be diversification, that means he gonna run and pass. He can have enough.
If his game plan is diversification,
exactly. I'm bringing in stock terminology. If his game plan is to be diversified, he gonna have some running plays for that player. He gonna have it. I mean, come on, man. You telling me that you can't tell a coach you got 17 games at the whole season. The whole season. You need to get this guy at least 50 attempts at the ball. He need to touch the ball 50 times. You tell me he can't do that?
That's a tangible number. Like, I mean,
you know, I'm not saying come in there and say, "Oh, you got to give me 100 attempts. You got to give me 150 attempts."
I think you're complicating the coach's job, though, where it's already a
50 over 17 games,
yeah,
bro.
but then it's, at that point, if we know that a running back is gonna get 50 carries in a season, like it's just convoluted.
Dude,
you just put it in the contract just to do it.
That's 3 attempts. That's 3 times.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's way feasible. Why even put it in the contract if we know he's gonna do it?
No, because here's the thing.
Unless it's a loophole. Unless it's a loophole to screw the player over, because you know they love to do that. Come on, you know come on. Your example does fix the problem because it raises the base salary. It has nothing to do with paying them per yard, which is what everybody's talking about. Raise the base salary. Whether we did it as guaranteed contracts, how you want to do it, how I think we should do it. By the way, we got a comment. Drew said, or what about a guarantee if they don't get any plays? I think that's included in the base contract.
That's the base contract.
That's the base contract.
Yeah, that's the base contract. That's really why I say base contract.
Right.
But my whole thing with all that,
I'm glad we did this. I ain't gonna lie.
I
miss doing this show, bro.
And that's why you got the base salary, bro. That's why you got the base salary. You got the base salary. They know, hey, even if I don't touch the ball, I got $8 million a year. And then here's the thing: when they come up next year, if a team looking at him, the team gonna be like, well, heck, they ain't even run him. He only had 50 plays last year. And the 50 plays he had, he got X amount of yards, so we know he can run. So we good with that. Hey, we can still pay him. He ain't damaged good. But the point I want to bring back to you is that when you go to the car lot, I don't care what they tell you about the car. You ain't trying to pay no more for the car. Point blank. So the whole raising the base salary on depreciating asset, it don't work. Because they like a car. A running back is a car at the end of the day, man. I love running backs, you know, from the standpoint of, hey, I enjoy watching them. Hey, Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson, I loved watching Adrian Peterson ran the ball. Now, him and his money issues, he should have called me, but hey, that's another story. I'm just saying.
Why would he call you?
Dude, how you blow $100 million? How you blow $100 million?
On rich people stuff, man.
Man, please, that's some rich people stupidity. Stupid. That's stoop on the stick right there. But anyway, I digress. But the whole thing is, man, it's appreciation asset. And you got to acknowledge who you are. That's the problem. These running backs are not acknowledging who they are. Look, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, I agree with y'all. Y'all are the key to the offense. Y'all make everything run. Yes, y'all should have a nice base salary, but at the same time, You are still a freaking car that is getting driven. And every time you touch the ball, your value depreciates. It does not increase. You are not a defensive end or a quarterback. A quarterback is a different story. Quarterback like a Rolls Royce, man. Every time they touch the car, every time they touch the ball, and they do good, it just increase their value. Increase their value because they getting skill set. You look at running back, every time they touch the ball, you like, dang, he got hit. Oh, he got nicked. Oh, somebody drove in it. Oh, man, the seat's cracking up. Oh, man, the fake paint faded. You just got to accept you're a car. Once you accept that, you get paid based off that, and you'll be happy you're going by your business. I'm just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, running backs are cars.
Exactly. And make sure when they, in the next CBL, whenever they say they start showing running backs negotiating their contract by yard, make sure y'all remember, y'all heard it on this podcast right here. We the first ones to break that. I'm telling you.
I don't think
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I don't think that we are.
I promise you, it's gonna happen.
You fact check that.
And I wish I was an agent, because I promise you I would have been did it for my running back. I call all the running back like, look, I got an idea. This is what we're finna do. Boom. End of discussion.
Them owners and they lawyers would laugh you out of the building.
No, they wouldn't. Them owners, because them owners will sit back and go, we gonna laugh at him. But that make a whole lot of sense. Because literally, we can decrease this base salary to something that we okay with. But we basically gonna pay him the bulk of his money based off his performance. Instead of just paying somebody that's gonna be like Ezekiel Elliott and drop like a rock.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying. Think about how much money Dallas would have saved if they had just gave Ezekiel Elliott.
There we go with that. Then that's what it is. That's the mindset that everybody have. Oh, look, they losing out on money. Look how much money they should have saved.
Yeah.
Dude, they paid him for what he had done, which is
I'm not in the business of doing that.
That's you. You don't have an NFL franchise. We just.
You don't either, but we got opinions.
Yeah, we got opinions and they unpopular and unimportant. But you know,
important. Yeah. My word is important. I don't know about your word. My word is important.
Important to who, man?
Me, myself, and I. Sean's world.
Fantastic. I ain't gonna rain on your parade, dog. You got it, man. You got it, dog.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
This is insanity. I like this little setup, bro. I've been watching it all the time.
Oh my goodness.
I've been letting you go on a tangent because I'm just looking at it like, yo, I really got that figured out. We really did this spur of the moment too.
All right, man. You know what? I'm gonna introduce this real quick, man.
What?
This AP college football poll.
Bro, we not talking about that.
Nah. Look, I get you don't understand college, man. I just want like 2 minutes, well, about 5 minutes to go off on this real quick, cause I need to fact check some people real quick.
Juice,
right?
If you listening, come bring me some water.
I'm just being for real, man. All right, so case in point. These folks got Georgia Bulldogs number 1. Fine, they won last year. Is what it is. Almost got beat by Ohio State. I don't even know what happened. They cheated because they was in Atlanta. They broke the dude. They messed up Marvin Harrison. And then after that, they just started going crazy. So, whatever on that one. Now, you got the Michigan Wolverines. The Michigan, I'm going to call them that. The Michigan Wolverines, whatever they are.
Words is giving you combos
I love
right
it.
now.
No, that's my word.
Hey, you in Street Fighter combos,
Wolverines. The Michigan Wolverines. That's what they is. Number 2, you got your cotton picking mind. Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nobody picking no Michigan Wolverines over nobody in the South. Eastern League Conference. Point blank, end of discussion. Then you got Ohio State Buckeyes. If anything, it should have been Georgia, Ohio, Alabama, then Michigan. And then everybody else can fall out of that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, everybody sitting up here talking about Georgia and how good they are. And Nick gone. And Alabama ain't the best. First and foremost, let's get something real clear. Atlanta stomped Georgia. The first time Georgia won a championship 2 years ago. They stomped them in the conference game. Alabama lost both of their top tier wide receiver. And everybody would go, oh, well, hey, they got injured. Here's what it is. Man, bullshit. Because if you play fantasy football, what happened if your doggone wide receiver running back injured? You get rid of him. Because you ain't got no chance to put no points on. Same thing with Alabama.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that folks want to sit up here and act like Georgia Bulldogs just beat the crap and they're the best thing in the SEC. They ain't. Because Georgia Bulldogs, the first one they won.
You a Bama fan, right?
Didn't have their whole horses on the team. But I promise
it's been rough for y'all, hadn't it?
If you give me Williamson's healthy, and they would have beat the brakes off the Bulldogs. So I'm telling all them Bulldog fans out there that's watching, Alabama's coming. Don't get it twisted. We's coming. Don't get it twisted. I'm through with college.
Listen, actually, we don't have to. You can be through with college, but you know what? You made me think about something.
I'm just saying.
You know, I might not be the biggest college football fan, but I do know that you Bama fans really been going through it since they started doing them NIL deals because y'all was paying them players under the table. You was getting all the best players.
You got facts? Fact check. You got facts?
Allegedly.
Nah, you got facts.
Allegedly, my bad.
Thank
I'm just trying to figure out why would anybody from California, Texas, wherever, go to a state like Alabama because they program is so good. Like, come on, yo.
Because it's Nick Saban, baby. Don't get it twisted. Roll, roll.
Old Saint Nick was giving out gifts for sure.
Oh, you act like Saint Nick.
Do you think it was coincidence? You think it was coincidence that once them NIL deals, like y'all really had a big fuss over that, including Nick Saban. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, once Georgia got to being able to, hey, everybody got to play the game.
Georgia wasn't complaining about it. Kirby Smart wasn't complaining about it. About the NIL deals.
Yeah, but, you know.
Don't act like Nick the only one complaining.
No,
Mike Kiffin was just complaining.
Look, man, I'm just saying.
And he ain't won none. What you talking about, man?
I'm just saying.
Don't get it twisted,
y'all
bro.
went on a crazy run until it was legal to pay people. Once you
know what,
people,
man? We would have won one of the ones last year if it wasn't for injuries. Point blank, end of discussion. Because, I'm sorry. Bryce Young, if I'm not mistaken, was injured when he came back for the Tennessee game. And we all lost by a field goal. Don't get that twisted. Don't get it twisted, bro. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Just saying. Just saying. For somebody who don't watch college football.
I don't
watch college football.
Except for the Razorbacks.
I don't know.
Woo pig, baby. Woo pig. Yes, sir.
This dude just had a Razorback. A hog. A hog. A hog. That's what you telling me.
Egg soy. And if you ain't heard them hogs, if you ain't heard them call them hogs in that stadium, you don't know. You wouldn't understand.
I don't.
You just wouldn't understand. You
gotta over hogs.
You have to. They not real animals, bro. Like, come on. What are you foolish? Like, what is this?
Just saying.
You gotta be, bro. Nah, you gotta listen, bro. You gotta be in a stadium when they do it. It's different.
I don't have to be in no Arkansas Stadium. I got Alabama Stadium, boss. Brian Denny State. Don't get it twisted.
I got Alabama. I'm just saying.
We got championships. What y'all got?
We got championships. We got some bowls.
Y'all got barbecue. Y'all got barbecue.
We won some bowls.
Past
couple years, actually.
Barbecue is what y'all got. Y'all animal gets barbecue. Just saying, man.
On a number of like animals to fear, like elephants ain't quite high up there. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, I'm scared of a razorback.
Have you ever? Do you know anything about wild pigs, bro?
I know if I get a gun that can shoot them in the head, they die.
You better not miss. Hey, them jokes ain't nothing to play with, bro. Like,
a pig. You
do you know anything about wild pigs?
You threatened me with a pig. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. I bet you. See, I live here, so it's, dang. I wasn't trying to say all that, but listen. If you ain't been out in the, like, if you ain't really been out in the woods and like, yo, them things is huge, bro. Like, it's like this is one of them. This is one of them things, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an Arkansas thing. I'm just saying.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculousness.
Just saying.
College football is stupid, so I don't really care.
Oh my goodness. He is not gonna make it this year, y'all. He is not gonna make it this year.
I'm not gonna make it how?
Not knowing college, bro. That's how you not gonna
I've been making it fine all this time.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, we got 4 people watching. Now I know 2 of them is me and Juice, but I don't know who the other 2 is. If you watch it, hop in the comments, come holler at us, cause we ain't had no topics. I didn't even want to go live, but Sean pressured me to do it. So
the main man, the Mac Daddy, and I'm gonna have my Alabama hat on.
Hold on. Don't ever refer to yourself as the Mac Daddy on this show. Look,
Mac Daddy, baby.
We're not doing all that. That's not what this is. This is not that type of program. It's definitely not that type of party.
You sound like a hater, man. Sound like a hater.
That was atrocious what you just did on camera. Don't ever
sound like a hater, bro. You sound like a hater, man. All right, man. So I gotta ask you this, man. I'm gonna end on this note right here, bro. Like real talk.
Are you running the show?
I ain't running the show. I'm running my mouth.
I got you. That's a fact. Go ahead. Let me know. All
right, man. So we're getting ready to do fantasy, right?
You know what we need to do? Hold on, time out. Real quick. You know what we need to do? See, this is behind the scenes, like live though. Instead of this video that I got playing, you and me need to play Madden while we doing the show. We can stream the game. That's another way to get viewers. Cause anybody that's looking to
watch me get beat down,
they not here for the game. They here for the conversation.
Exactly.
But that will be something dope to like, cause that would be something. Yeah, you getting the dog beat out of you. It would be funny.
It would probably be something like instead of every episode, like once like Madden Fridays or Madden Thursdays or something like that. Like it's like this one day at the podcast that we do it.
You couldn't take getting beat.
Nah, my mind wouldn't be thinking about it.
You don't think you would get better after a while?
Nah.
That's what happened with Joe, even though he never admitted.
Nah.
You know, I could just not beat you. Like I know how to like play down to the competition.
No.
You think I would run a scope on you? Where's the fun in that, bro?
I don't want you to play down. I'm not playing down to you, and I'm beating you right now. So I mean, here's what it is.
You beat me how?
In conversation, in debate.
No conversation.
I mean, I guarantee you, everybody that's watching this is gonna say, you know what, Sean was right when he said that the running backs need to get paid.
Why you got so many names?
My name is my name, bro. Anyway, man.
And that is what?
Who you got?
I don't know. Sean, Gabe, Mr. Smith. Like, it's been
Smoth. MSMOTH. Smoth.
No, there's another name that you have on Discord. What is your Discord name?
I don't have a Discord.
You do have a Discord. Stop it. Hold on, I'm finna look it up. Yo, you can't escape this one. It's really weird. I don't know why you do this.
Dude, come on, man.
Mr. Douglas. Who is Mr. Douglas?
Dude.
Who is Mr. Douglas?
We talk about sports, man.
Who is Mr. Douglas?
Come out the AFC, bro. And I hope you don't say them Steelers.
Who's coming out the AFC?
I hope you don't say them Steelers.
It's between.
You take that hat off.
It's between.
Put them Ravens on.
It's between Gabe, Mr. Douglas, and Sean. One of them 3 probably could take the cake. One of them bound to take control.
This is what happens when you drink at night and you get on the podcast.
I haven't drunk nothing but this water. That's crazy.
I don't know what's mixed in that water.
It ain't nothing. She just brought me the money, saw me crack it open on stream.
I don't know.
That's insane. So let me guess. So Sean wears glasses and a hat. Gabe, it's just the glasses. And Mr. Douglas had no glasses. Got multiple personality disorder, or you ultra paranoid.
Drunk 101 over there on the other screen, y'all.
You're not finna sit up here and say that I'm drunk because I am only drinking water.
That's what we think.
You can't chug alcohol like that unless you a heathen, which I'm not.
I don't know what she is, man. You might be.
Crazy. We don't know who you are either.
I know. I keep it that way.
I got Steelers coming out the AFC, bro. What's up?
I don't know why.
What's up?
They ain't coming nowhere out the AFC. Man, they ain't even come out the AFC North. What you talking about coming out the AFC?
I bet they do win the North.
I bet they don't.
I bet they do.
Nah, sir. Why would y'all win the North? Y'all ain't got a good quarterback.
We do have.
And I know you ain't finna run Najee Harris down.
We got a good quarterback.
Kenny Pickett.
You better check the last 8 games.
Man, you need to go get Baker Mayfield.
You said what?
Y'all need to go get Baker Mayfield from Tampa Bay.
Is you good? You talking crazy, bro. What you talking about? You tweaking.
Oh, man.
He went 7-1 the last 8 games of the season.
Who, Kenny?
Yes.
I feel you, man, but
he threw 1 pick. After starting the season throwing 8, he threw 1 pick in the last 8 games of the season. And a lot of them picks wasn't even his fault in the beginning. Kenny Pickett is good. Like, you're tweaking. George Pickens looked like he finna be a top 5 receiver. He's going crazy. The defense is healthy. We went over 500. We went 500 with TJ Watt gone most of the season, last season. Y'all have no idea what the Steelers is gonna be.
Again,
is you gonna hit any of the notes? I couldn't even tell what instrument that was if you wasn't doing a little hand gesture. Like, that just sounded crazy, yo.
Baltimore Ravens.
Stop.
Coming
or what? Odell and come on, folks. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Gangster,
yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just saying.
You got 2 Discords. I just realized that. One of them is Mr. Douglas and one of them is Doug87. Who is Doug? Who is Doug, bro? We need to know who Doug is. What does that mean? Hello? Oh my goodness, he's having a moment.
Oh man. Look, man.
Speechless.
We appreciate everybody on here.
You can't back out of this. Like, what are you talking about?
Everybody that's been on there, we appreciate you all.
That's crazy.
This is the first one. It's gonna be what? Multi days a week. We getting ourselves together. We will be one of the hottest podcasts out there.
No, we won't.
Giving our opinion. Why wouldn't we? Why we can't be the hottest podcast out there?
Money for advertising.
You ain't gotta have money. I got the money. You think I'm not finna sit up here and start buying ads on Instagram? You out your mind.
Yeah, we finna get lit.
We finna straight up finna make this happen. So everybody listening, man, tell y'all people, get ready to look out for our Instagram page, our Facebook page, YouTube. This is the first one, test run. We appreciate y'all being out here. We know it's late. You know, we just acting a fool right now. The first one, the first section is how we really do. When we get on the topic, 100. And
that second section is the reason why y'all stay.
Nah, the second section is me just like, he drunk over there.
I am not drunk. Stop that narrative now. My folks. Come on, gang.
Jay Quan, y'all. He over there, Jay Quan, y'all. Yeah.
Who? You're so old. He's so old.
Well, look, man, we appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you all.
You ran the whole show. That's crazy. If I would have knew you was gonna do that, I would have bugged out a lot more.
Like, we for real finna.
You did the intro and the outro. That's my job. So,
well, I mean, you ain't doing your job. You over there drunk.
All right, y'all. Not incredible, not terrible, just relatable. You know what it is. We gonna catch y'all on the next time. Peace.
Yes, sir.